Is Professor Emeritus at Harvard Law School and author of the book Guilt by Accusation, Professor Alan Dershowitz. Thank you so much for joining us again today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
So what do you make of this latest news? And is this unusual for an individual to be being charged?
Well, the question is, have other people been charged for similar offenses in non-political context? Does the DA generally charge corporate officials for not reporting on tax returns, cars, and other benefits? If the answer is yes, if this is a routine application of the criminal law, that's one thing. But if it's selective prosecution, that's quite a different thing. And I think we have to look very hard to see whether there's a pattern of prosecuting for these kinds of offenses, or whether this is political weaponization of the criminal justice system on a partisan basis.
Do you expect this to be just the first of a series of charges coming up?
Well, this is part and parcel of a larger picture. It's part of the picture of Rudy Giuliani being charged for unethical conduct. It is part and parcel of other investigations that are going on. In general, we don't prosecute former presidents or their family members, and I'd hate to see a precedent established whereby, you know, if Republicans get control 3 years from now, they go after Hunter Biden. I think it's a mistake to weaponize the criminal justice system to go after relatives, business associates, former presidents, unless they have committed crimes which are traditionally and generally prosecuted. If so, then they shouldn't be exempted, but they shouldn't be given special treatment either way.
With Mr. Weisselberg, do you think that this is really a larger attempt and an attempt to him to turn on the former president?
Oh, of course, of course. Whenever you go after underlings in an organization, it's the domino theory. You know, you get the first domino and it knocks over the second domino, and ultimately you get to the head. And that's very commonly done. I remember when Rudy Giuliani was the U.S. attorney, he came to my class once at Harvard Law School, and he explained that that's the way prosecutions work. You go after the lowest person in the rung of the organization, and you hope that he then turns on the second lowest, and ultimately you get to the top. It's a very common way of conducting investigations and prosecutions.
Beyond this evading taxes on fringe benefits, what other danger do you see the Trump organization facing at this point?
Well, when you get the Attorney General of New York running on a platform that she'll get Trump, you wonder whether or not how deep they will dig to try to find something.
Yeah.
Ultimately, the ultimate prize is Donald Trump himself, and if they could get somebody to testify against him or get information against him, they're going to do that. But in the meantime, they're going to get anybody they can who might lead them to the ultimate prize.
I want to switch gears, though, and ask you about this. What are your thoughts about Bill Cosby being released from prison?
It's very similar. I have to tell you, there's a great similarity. What happened is the original district attorney said there wasn't enough evidence to prosecute and assured Cosby that if he testified at the civil case, he wouldn't be prosecuted. Then another prosecutor runs for office on the promise that she will prosecute Cosby, and she goes after him and prosecutes him. And the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania properly ruled that you can't go back on a grant of immunity and that it violated Cosby's due process to be prosecuted after he testified based on an assurance that he wouldn't be prosecuted. So there's real similarity in both instances, the Trump instance and the Cosby instance. You see efforts to politically benefit from going after somebody who's unpopular and whose prosecution will help you get reelected. It's a distortion of the way the criminal justice system should operate in both cases. And I think it was a good thing that the Pennsylvania Supreme Court slapped down the second district attorney and said, no, you violated due process. That's unconstitutional.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.